Today, the Trump administration reports it has revoked more than 6,000 student visas this year. The State Department says the visas were revoked because of overstays and criminal violations, including support for terrorism. Let's bring in Fox 9's Paul Blume live for us in the newsroom tonight. So, Paul, you have done extensive reporting on the immigration crackdown on college campuses. Can you just kind of help us understand some of these numbers here?
Well, let's start with the overstays. So those are students who are given a specific timeline for their studies as well as their allotted time in this country and don't leave, of course, before their visas expire. As for violating law, we are told some 4,000 visas were revoked because of criminal allegations, most notably including assaults, drunk driving, and burglary. And then there is this other category the State Department is describing as, quote, support for terrorism. We are told 200 to 300 visas were revoked because of these so-called terror-related offenses that are broadly defined as acts endangering human life and violating U.S. law. You saw there was, quote-unquote, some support of terrorism. What do you think they're getting at with that?
Chances are that what they're directing that at is people who have supported the Palestinian cause, who've been critical of the Israeli position, of the administration position, something that the Constitution applies to everyone, not just to U.S. citizens. So First Amendment rights are implicated there. They may be cordoned off a little bit for students, but those rights are there as well.
And it's interesting, Professor Virgil Wiebe at the University of St. Thomas School of Law mentions the First Amendment. Reporting from earlier this year on student visa revocations found when impacted students ultimately challenged Homeland Security and the State Department in federal court, the students prevailed each and every time. That includes this man right here, Dokkan Gunaiden, the U of M grad student arrested by ICE on a prior drunk driving conviction, as well as this man, Mohammed Hoke at Minnesota State Mankato. Federal judges blasting the actions of the government in attempting to deport them both. Notably in Hoke's case, where the judge wrote the evidence was clear, Hoke was targeted for exercising his right to free and protective speech on the issue of Palestinian human rights. Now, in some, it is hard to decipher just how many of these 6,000 plus visa revocations ultimately led to students being removed from the U.S. In a couple of the local cases, including Hoke's, the government is not giving up and has appealed rulings all the way up to the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals. In the newsroom tonight, Paul Blume, Fox 9.
It appears